Hi there and welcome to Juicy Celeb Talks. Teresa Giudice is breaking her silence, and it's creating more chaos than we ever expected. She's finally addressing the swirling rumors that her daughters are at odds with Louie Ruelas, and believe us, it's not pretty. But that's just the beginning of the drama. Fans of the show are calling for both Teresa and her dollar store great guy, Louie Ruelas, to be kicked off the show. Meanwhile, Real Housewives of Dubai star Chanel Ayan is making waves by boldly claiming that the show would never survive without Teresa. Just when you thought things couldn't get any more intense, we'll also dive into the frenzy surrounding the season 14 reunion, which is causing a bigger stir than ever before. Buckle up, because there's a lot to unpack. Teresa is accusing someone of being a liar and trying to hurt her family, adding to the already heated atmosphere. According to her, someone leaked information about her husband, and now she's focused on the fallout. Her first rule? Once your spouse's past comes up, moving forward is the only option. Teresa believes that Margaret might have been the one to inform a family friend, and now the situation has escalated. But did you ever consider that maybe your spouse isn't being entirely transparent about certain things? It's not up to you to disclose such details. Hold on tight, because the drama is only heating up. Teresa Giudice recently stirred the pot on her podcast, Turning the Table, and it's got everyone talking. Her daughter Gabriella, who is known for being very private and doesn't even have a public social media presence, is reportedly not happy with Louie Ruelas tagging her in his Instagram posts. Gabriella, a college student trying to live her best life away from the spotlight, has lashed out at Louie, who has been left scrambling to apologize. Who would have thought that something so trivial could cause such a stir? But wait, it gets even more complicated. Louie has come under fire for reportedly telling Teresa's daughters to dress provocatively and flaunt their legs. Yes, you read that right. He even praised them during a family event for looking amazing in their outfits. Fans are outraged, accusing him of being too involved in his stepdaughter's wardrobe choices. What kind of stepdad comments on that? Meanwhile, Louie continues to gush about how much he enjoys spending time with the girls, describing Milania as a surprisingly mature young woman and calling Gia exceptional. Teresa has even chimed in, saying she hopes her daughters will marry someone just like Louie, though hopefully they mean his pleasant side, not his controversial comments. The show is buzzing with controversy as Teresa Giudice and Louie Ruelas become two of the most talked about figures on Bravo, and not for the best reasons. As season 14 of Real Housewives of New Jersey nears its end, fans are already speculating about what's next. It seems Teresa and Louie might not be high on the list for the next season. With Teresa having been on the show for all 14 seasons, some viewers are over her and her dollar store great guy Louie. There's a growing consensus that it might be time to cut them loose and let the rest of the cast breathe. However, removing Teresa and Louie alone won't solve the show's problems. While it might open up a spot, the show desperately needs a serious refresh with at least 3 new faces to shake things up. Bravo even teased a reunion at a real steakhouse, where fans didn't hold back in criticizing Teresa and Louie for allegedly ruining the show's energy. The fans are ruthless, with one even suggesting that Cohen should fire Teresa and Louie to save the franchise. Another fan didn't hesitate to call Teresa the root of all the show's problems. It's truly wild out there. Rumors are swirling that Teresa might be rekindling her friendship with Dolores Catania, but who knows for sure? There's speculation that this could really shake things up. Is this the first time you're hearing about Jen Fessler? If so, Don't expect to hear from her again anytime soon. She should apologize to you, but my focus is on who I'm genuinely friends with. I consider all of you my true friends, and Jen Fessler should be aware of this. The latest dinner gathering was a spectacle. The show's intensity reached such heights that they had to split it into 2 parts. It's no wonder the network decided to shake things up. If you think you've seen it all, just wait for the finale. Andy Cohen hinted that this season's reunion might be more like a series finale, promising fans a satisfying conclusion. On his SiriusXM show, Radio Andy, he compared the finale to The Last Supper, implying that it would leave viewers feeling content. The tensions were palpable as Teresa and Melissa Gorga held separate gatherings. The cast was split into 2 factions, Teresa with Jennifer Aydin and Jackie Goldschneider, and Melissa with Margaret Josephs, Rachel Fuda, Danielle Cabral, and Jen Fessler. It was clear that there was no chance for a normal gathering with such high tensions. Andy and the producers knew they needed to do something unique, and it looks like they're delivering big time. This season's finale will go down in Real Housewives history for sure.
The aftermath of the reunion was intense. Teresa was clearly upset with Margaret, who had previously said that Jackie was not a true friend. Teresa was adamant that she didn't know who leaked the video that caused so much drama. She maintained that, unless someone proved otherwise, she couldn't say for sure who was behind it. There were numerous accusations and conflicting stories, making it clear that the situation was far from resolved. As we approach the end of this season, it's evident that the show has reached a boiling point. With the reunion split and tensions running high, the future of the cast is uncertain. Will Bravo overhaul the show with a new cast or find a way to mend the rifts within the current lineup? Only time will tell. What's clear is that this season has been anything but ordinary, and the fallout from the reunion will likely echo for a long time to come. The reunion itself was a dramatic affair, divided into 2 parts due to the overwhelming intensity of the conflicts. The show's producers decided to split the gathering into separate events because of the high tensions between the cast members. With the cast divided into 2 factions, it became evident that a typical reunion format was no longer feasible. Teresa and Melissa Gorga, along with their respective allies, held separate gatherings, which only intensified the drama. During these separate meetings, the atmosphere was anything but harmonious. Teresa and her allies, including Jennifer Aydin and Jackie Goldschneider, were at odds with Melissa's group, which featured Margaret Josephs, Rachel Fuda, Danielle Cabral, and Jen Fessler. The rift between the 2 groups was so pronounced that it was clear there would be no chance for a conventional reunion. The show's producers had to get creative, resulting in a finale that will undoubtedly be remembered as one of the most dramatic in Real Housewives history. Andy Cohen, the show's executive producer and host of the reunion, hinted that the finale would be akin to a series finale, promising fans a conclusion that would be both satisfying and memorable. His comparison to Last Supper suggested that the finale would be the culmination of all the season's drama, bringing closure to the intense conflicts that have plagued the show.
Amidst all this, the cast's relationships have been under scrutiny. Teresa's relationship with Margaret Josephs has been particularly strained, with accusations flying about who leaked controversial footage and other behind-the-scenes drama. Teresa was adamant that she didn't know who was responsible for leaking the video, maintaining that unless someone could prove otherwise, she couldn't make any definitive claims. The season finale saw the cast members navigate a minefield of accusations, hurt feelings, and unresolved conflicts. The split gatherings revealed just how fractured the relationships within the cast had become. It was clear that the show's dynamic had shifted significantly, and the standard reunion format was insufficient to address the depth of the issues at hand. As for the future of the show, there are ongoing discussions about whether Bravo will overhaul the cast for the next season. Some fans and insiders are advocating for a major cast shakeup, suggesting that it might be time to refresh the lineup with new faces. The idea is that a new cast could inject new energy into the show and address some of the issues that have plagued the current cast. However, others believe that the existing cast members still have unresolved issues that could be explored further, provided they are willing to address their conflicts and work through their differences. The fan reactions to the drama have been mixed. Some viewers are calling for Teresa and Louie to be removed from the show, arguing that their presence has become a source of constant tension and negativity. Others believe that Teresa's role as a central figure in the show's history means she should continue to be a part of it, despite the ongoing drama. The debate over whether to keep or replace cast members reflects the broader conversation about the show's future and the direction it should take. In the midst of all this, the show's stars have been dealing with the fallout from the season's events. Teresa's interactions with her family and fellow cast members have been a focal point of the drama, with her public statements and podcast revelations adding fuel to the fire. Her daughter Gabriella's discomfort with Louie Ruelas and the backlash against his comments about the girl's wardrobe choices have only intensified the scrutiny of Teresa's family dynamics. The season has also highlighted the impact of social media and public opinion on the cast's reputations. Fans have been vocal in their criticism of Teresa and Louie, with some even suggesting that Andy Cohen should take drastic measures to save the franchise. The intense fan reaction underscores the significant role that public perception plays in shaping the show's narrative and influencing the decisions made by the network. As the season draws to a close, it's clear that the future of Real Housewives of New Jersey is uncertain. The show's producers and network executives will need to carefully consider how to move forward, whether that means bringing in new cast members, addressing the current cast's conflicts, or finding a new direction for the series. The outcome will likely be influenced by the ongoing fan reactions, the cast's willingness to resolve their issues, and the network's vision for the show's future. In conclusion, the drama surrounding Teresa Giudice and Louie Ruelas has dominated the conversation throughout Season 14 of Real Housewives of New Jersey. With the reunion's split format and the intense conflicts between cast members, the show has reached a boiling point. The future of the series remains in flux, with discussions about potential cast changes and the direction of the show.